5360. Taking it back to ND Papers. These landing gears are so screwed up. It's just like wintertime when it comes to lowering or raising the landing gear. It really needs to be greased up. But looking at my weight, I'm at 77,000. There's too much on the drives. I'm way too overweight on the drives, so I gotta slide it up more. But they probably doubled it up. I can't go over 80,000. It's right at 77 on the bills. I can't tie it down because they put these different load locks, these racks on it. So that's much different. It's too bad. But they doubled it all the way to the back. That's pretty heavy. But this door here could easily pop up. So I want to make sure I got that latched. But I don't see any lights on the top. Doesn't look like I got clearance lights on the top up there. That doesn't look good. Got everything on the bottom. See, I got the top corner, but not the back. You can see the landing gear here. Got really smashed pins actually gone. Just holding. That's not good. Can't have that. That pad will fall on the road. The only thing good about this trailer is it's got a brand new spare tire. That's about it. But damn, I got 3 lights out on the back. Let's see what's going on with that. And the lights on the top corner. It's just the clearance lights is not good. But we'll see. Other than that, I gotta slide these axles back and get the ND Papers. Okay, I got a spot here. It's pretty tight. It looks like I'm gonna take this one. You see how tight it is. Well, that's ND paper for you. You can see I'm parked right next to our other trailer. Let's see how far back I can go. Looks like I can go back further. It's all about finding an empty now. But I'm dropping this off right here. I put the paper right here, the paperwork. Alright. I can back up a little bit more. It's all about the landing gear. And then grab an empty and get out of here. It's getting pretty late out. I got about 2 hours left on my logs. Squeezing through here. Hoping I find a nice trailer to get out of here and save it from this dirt. I got a 53069er. It's got a piece of paper on here. Mixed paper. But it's all about the pink ribbons. Well, you can see how tight it is here. So I'm squeezing it in here and dropping it off. Then they're going to double stack it. Okay, I got a trailer 53746. Of course, I had to replace the glad hands. They were really bad. I don't think air would be holding on those glad hand seals. Yeah, I replaced the glad hand seals. Just got done sliding this up. I wonder what this wire's about. That's weird. That has to be tucked in. But it's looking good with this trailer. I gotta get this one out of here. I just got done 53746. Just got done cleaning all this out. This was a lot of glass in here. I noticed there was a yellow line right here, like paint or something. Can't get it off. I blew it out twice. But it's all clean now. It's all about getting it out of here. Okay. Alright, getting that done. Everything's good with this. I got all the lights. Sure better than last trailer I brought here. But it's got skirts on the side. It's got 5 numbers, so 4, so it's a newer one. The rims are much dirtier. But you can see it got some skirt damage. Other than that, it's bare lights. But at least they're all working. I brought the other trailer in right before it got dark. But now it is. But mud flaps are oddballs. But it was sitting here for a while, so I gotta get this one out of here. It's a really nice trailer. A Vanguard. But everything's good. These glad hand seals are really bad, so I'm glad I got that done. But let's get this thing out of here, get to the truck stop, see what it looks like. Okay, I'm at Waupaca. I got here at 10:45 and they closed at 10:30, so I had to wait in the morning. But actually still all the way back. It's looking good. I addressed the tires and cleaned the rims. They were really bad. And the glad hand seals, sweep the trailer out. There was a yellow in there. I had to go actually with the rag, hands and knees, and wipe all that out. It was like a yellow powder that was in there. Well, it's almost sitting and waiting now in the truck sitting area. And then I'm going to Illinois, I believe, to probably, I think it's Peru, Illinois. Shoot down there. Alright. Okay, I'm loaded now. Well, I noticed there's something dangling up here. There's always something, huh? Looks like it's molding. But it goes all the way around. Make a big headache, but it's got to stop somewhere. It stops right there. Didn't want to have to go all the way around. There. That'd be too bad that I would have to go all the way down the trailer if it was that. Well, it's all about weather. It has to be a ladder up there and a rubber mallet and to tap it all back in. A lot more in my storage box. Let's go to Peru, Illinois. Alright, I pulled up here. Looks like there's a lot of weight on the drives. I had to slide my axles all the way up. Let's see what it looks like first. I have actually a pressure gauge for the tractor drives. See, I wiped all that yellow off. Hands and knees. It was a powder. I couldn't do it by blowing it off, and sweeping it just moved it all over the place. So I just went ahead and went on my hands and knees and with the rag and just started wiping it out. That's the only way to do it. It's a wood floor. It seemed like some kind of chalk. There's no seal. But this is the stuff I took to Peru, Illinois last time. Single, double, single, double, single, double. That's why they could have spread it out more. But that's the best they can do. And that's getting the axles slid all the way up. Alright, let's tie this down. Alright, strapped down, ready to go again. Looks like a nice day here. It's never ending. There's a lot of mud and all that. That comes down to ND papers. I'm glad to take this trailer out of here. I wiped these tires down and dressed it, but it's like this was on the bottom side. But it really needed it. There's so much mud caked on those tires. Can't be going down the road like that. No seals, so I use my pin. Oh, that looks good. It's all about locking this. I gave it a couple. Yeah, it's locked down. I stopped right there where the pinholes are. You can get a spare tire, and that's good, but even when you get skirts, you always want to check behind the skirt to make sure these springs are good. These airlines aren't dragging on the ground. Make sure that chains are right on the spare tire. It's pretty important. But these skirts here are supposed to save about 4 miles per gallon more. They try everything. I remember it was mandatory where trailers, you gotta, going in California, you gotta have skirts a certain year. It was pretty strict. Let's go to Peru. I think I said that before. Okay. I'm at a DOT scale. Look at that. The main thing is, I came across a scale here and they said I didn't have brake lights. So I went ahead and fixed them. The brake lights are actually in the middle of the clearance and the middle tail lights. And now they're working. I'm just checking the parking lights and blinker. I had to go through the whole harness in the front and fix all that and get that done. You have a choice here, is to pay for somebody to fix it or you fix it yourself. And I fixed it myself. I got all my tools, all my electronics and wiring stuff. But I had to take this whole harness off. But I passed, everything passed except for brake lights. So I got that done. But that's this harness right here. I had to take this off, take this plate off, and look, do the wiring because it was, you can see because you don't have bolts here, the water gets in there and starts corroding. There's a crack right here. And this whole thing, this whole box has to get replaced. And this bolt here is stripped. There's no bolt on this side. They put wood screws in here. These are like sheet metal screws, self-drilling screws, just to hold it in, but the water went in and corroded this whole hub here. So I had to clean that all off and put the electronic grease on it, bypass the wire because that was all corroded and green. But that's all done now. Now I have brake lights, parking lights. Everything's good. Now I can leave. That's the main thing. Is this guy was really nice. Really liked the information I gave him when it comes to Homeland Security, Highway Watch, and I hope all of you do too when it comes to suspicious activity. All right, let's go to Peru. Well, I'm in Peru, Illinois. The hours over there is 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it's 4:53, so I missed it. But it's 6 in the morning. I'll go over there. I'm at a truck stop. Just parked over here in the corner away from everybody. But with that DOT inspection, it took me about an hour there just to make sure I'm legal and get brake lights again. That's why it's important to make sure that you do your stuff But brakes are very hard because you got to figure out how to push onto the brake pedal and then walk all the way to the back to see if you have brake lights. That's always a struggle. Look at this kind of damage. So somebody just drove right in and stopped right about here. But when I went on the scale and stopped, he noticed I didn't have trailer brakes. It was all about these harnesses. They get corroded real quick. I had to go through the whole wiring part. It's mainly hunt and pack. When you have it on the tractor, you start with the pigtail, and it's all about getting this box off. And you can see how cracked it is, how bolts are missing. It looked really bad in there. After fixing it and getting it back to normal, the main thing is he was surprised I had all my tools and all that, and he just signed it off. He just put it as a warning, and he knew I was on it, and I just went ahead and got that done. And he liked the work I did. If not, you have to hire somebody to come there because they red light you and you can't leave until it's fixed. Then they re-inspect you. And once I got it going, it took about an hour, and then he saw I did pretty good, and I passed that, and then I was back on the road. But even that, I would have got here, really close to 4 when they closed. So looks like it's going to rain. They really pumped up a lot up here. With my anomalies playlist, you'll see all the things I've learned in the past for years, and really doing my homework and giving you all the information on that. But it's all about the technology and what they've learned all the way back to Nikola Tesla days. Once I figured it out, I shared it with all of you way in advance years ago, and that way all of you really are on your toes, knowing that you have good messengers out there that are on it that will help you out. And that way you could see, like, what I do is I give you what to do, the answers, versus others just scare you, and I give you all the information of what you can do to keep yourself safe and understand about radiation levels and EMF protection and all those kind of sites that I give you. So it's all about family and neighboring, and how we keep everything where you share to others, because the media won't do that for you, and everybody's relying on it too much that they become victims. And I don't want any of you to be in that situation. It should be a group effort when it comes to the ones that are wise and the ones that are the mature adults that understand it and stay calm through it. And if I keep on representing myself as much as how I talk and walk, then all of you can too, especially if you look at my natural health and the bad food videos on my Book of Knowledge playlist. That would help you all out. And always remember the ones that are missing when I keep looking for them all. It's a non-stop effort, and to really watch out for those Mercedes vans. My suspicious activity playlist should give you a lot of information of the ones that are under human trafficking. That becomes a big business when it comes to the ones more powerful than us. It's all about prevention, and that's what we should do, is to understand that it's a eat or be eaten world. Thank you very much for your time. Alright, I'm in Rockford. It's all about dropping this trailer off by 3746 and picking up this trailer here. Put a bungee cord on here. The it doesn't have a hook, that's what I do. It's good to have. Slid all the way back. And I gotta take this to liquid waste management. That's in Watertown. There's so much waste in this company, but it's all expired food that I pick up here. This is the trailer I'm picking up, 53059. Glad hand seals are doing. Yeah, probably needs a new one. They're all broken and chipped off. All the air will be leaking out of that if I don't replace it. Alright, that's looking good. New glad hand seals. Let's see if this is, yep, this is an air when it comes to sliding the axles. These tires look real bad. Dedicated chocolate, all expired. It's all about taking it to the dump. That's too bad. A lot of waste. But liquid waste, that's for anything that's liquid. There's stacks and stacks of product that just gets thrown away. It's really sad. Alright, let's strap this down. Okay. I'm all hooked up, got the bills. I slid the axles up a little bit, but it seems to be more heavy on the trailer. These tires look real bad. If I have this more than going to liquid waste and just to the yard to drop it off and pick up another trailer, then I'm going to go ahead and clean that out. The inside of the rims, they're supposed to be white and they just don't look white. These mud flaps looks like they went right through the mud really fast. That's too bad. This nice little gouge, huh? Wow. If it wasn't for that, it's a pretty nice trailer. But when it goes to ND paper, another gash here, that's too bad. When it goes to ND papers, it's so muddy there, especially if it's raining. You get gashes all over because you park about maybe a half a foot apart. And then the yard trucks grab it, and they go pretty fast. Oh, that's too bad. Nice trailer. It's a 2017, same year as my truck. But we'll get this over to our waste management. You'll see more dirt over there, but a lot of waste in this company. Alright, this is liquid waste management. You have to get on the scale and weigh first. I got door 1, 2, or 3. See all the dirt. You just drive like mad around here. But it's mainly weighing in first, grab a door, and then weigh out. But it really smells here. It's nice that you guys don't have to smell this kind of waste here. Okay, that's just slid all the way back. You always want to make sure you bulk the dock. Looking good. Square. Yep, square. And there's no lines. That shows you if you're good or bad if you square the dock. But you can see it's just nothing but dirt. They dry really fast. They dust everybody. That's why I wipe down the truck after my 11 hours driving. But it's all the liquid waste here. We got stacks and stacks of just old food. Nothing but dust. That's why I say I won't touch those back tires till after this to see what I'm going to do here. Alright. Hurry up and wait. Let's see what they got for me next. Alright, I'm on the scale. Ready to get out of here. Yeah, they got me going to Milwaukee. I was there Friday when it was raining really bad. I gotta drop and hook this trailer, pick up a trailer and get over to West Bend before it closes at 3:30, which I'll probably get there about 4:30. So I'll spend the night there. And then unload when they're open at 7. I think it's 7:30 they open. I gotta get my paperwork here and get out of here. Alright, got my scale ticket, my bills. It's all about getting out of here. Look how dirty those trailer tires are. I'll drop this off in Milwaukee. I gotta go to a recycling place in West Bend once I pick up another trailer. So we'll see how it works out. Let's squeeze in here. Well, my empty weight is 33300. That's easy to remember. Okay, I'm in Milwaukee. We'll see if I have a trailer. I see a couple of them. But I gotta pick this up and take it to a recycling place. So I'm hoping this is the right dock. They have a shipping dock on the other side. We'll see how this works when it comes to drop and hook. Smells like popcorn here. Better than the last place I was at. Okay, this is the trailer I'm taking, 53054. Looks actually a nice trailer. It's got these rails on the top and the bottom to prevent any hits. Let's see how bad these glad hands look. And they probably need to be replaced. Yeah, get that replaced. That doesn't look good. They're old and cracked. Alright, slide my axles back. I'm going to leave it right at that stall and I'll pick this one here up. Oh, this one here doesn't have the sliders. I like that way, it's easier. Okay, it does have a seal on it. That's neat. I never pulled this trailer before, but they get 53059. It doesn't look good. Oh. Alright. It's got a seal on one side. But they stop receiving at 3:30. Oh, these rims look a little bit clean. Got some dirt in it. It's got potential. Got a couple hit marks here. I like this rail. This rail's really nice. Looks like a brand new spare tire rack. Yeah, that's brand new. Alright, let me go ahead and slide these axles. Get out this trailer. Got a lot of dirt on these tires. But we just pick up looks like expired food and take it to recycling, or cardboard maybe. We'll see when we deliver it to West Bend. Okay. I put the glad hand seals on. That looks a lot better. With my gloves on, I got a little dusty. Well, that's the way it should look. This has got some springs on here. So I just want to make sure they're good because the air runs through there, 120 pounds of it, and they get leaked out. It's hard to do with one hand. And the spring is broken here. No, it does work. Okay, good. Alright. landing gear and slide the axle back up. See what kind of weight it is. And I'll probably go to the Quick Trip over by West Bend because I gotta fill up anyways. I'll park over there. There's no other truck stops except for that one at the 41 and 45 split. This landing gear is a little tired. You gotta do it the old way by not using the two fingers. In the winter time they really get good where you gotta be really in shape. They got 2 speeds, but it'll take you 30 spins just to do one. But this cradle's pretty neat. How they do that. Alright, put some air in the system, move the trailer axles back, and light test. Alright, it's looking good. Got some blinkers and parking lights. These look like new tires. That's good. Wasn't too much weight, so I'm sliding it up. Parking lights a little different in the daytime. You gotta cover these to see if the parking lights work. Tops are good, corners are good. These mud flaps are low. You gotta watch those curves because when you hit a curb, that's why you see them all trimmed. But when you see that you come back and hit a curb, usually in the truck stop parking lots and all that, this will go and hit the tire here with the curb, and it pulls this whole bracket down. And this bracket will bend down enough that the mud flap will pull out of this bracket. But it takes a lot of tugging. But it just takes a hit where you go back in the curb and all that weight smashes into this tire, and then the tire is rolling counterclockwise down, and it pinches the mud flap, and then doing that it pulls this bracket down first before it rips the mud flap off or has it dangling. You'll see many of them do that. Let me give you an example. The example would be this one here. Excuse me. So you can see that this here hit this tire here. Even shows the curb mark, and then it pulls this bracket and really bends it. You don't want to do that because you can see the damage. So I always watch it when you have these low mud flaps is not to hit curbs. Just a little bit will pull it right off. But I used to have really nice mud flaps for my trailer, so I had extras, but there's times where when you're younger you learn the hard way, you hit that, and they put notches on the mud flaps, and the notches prevent the bracket from bending down, and then the mud flap will go down before the bracket actually damages. So when you put notches on the mud flap, that really helps. But damn, this is a big hit right here. That's too bad. Alright, time to hit the road and get out of Milwaukee. I'm just south of Milwaukee, right by the airport, and it's all about cutting around in 894, take 41 to 45 right at the split. Okay, I'm at the yard. They wanted me to go and drop this trailer off and pick up a refrigerator and go to Winona, Minnesota. Guess that's over by La Crosse. And then pick up a load in the morning. I only got about 3.5 hours left on my log, so that's gonna be too tight. And then go to US Foods in Iowa But I gotta pick up a refrigerated trailer. That's gonna be a little different. But I'm wondering what it'd be. But I gotta disconnect this one. Looks like I'm not gonna deliver this one that I picked up in Milwaukee. Okay, got this all disconnected. It's nice to have glad hand. Seals are new. Everything's good to go here. 5306 or 5306. Huh. That looks like that one way over there.